رحمن يا رحمن ساعدني يا رحمن اشرح صدري قرآن املأ قلبي قرآن واسق حياتي قرآن رحمن رحمن ساعدني يا رحمن لله لله يهفو آملي لله.
The historic city of Jimma is located in southwestern part of Ethiopia, 352 kilometers from the capital city Addis Ababa, and 1,718 meters above sea level. This 180 years old city had strong Islamic leaders and history. Abba Jifar was the last Amir of Jimma Kingdom. Comfortable climate and the beautiful green nature of Jimma town is also worth to mention. Jimma University, which is one of the leading universities all over Ethiopia, is located in the heart of Jimma town. Jimma University was established officially in 1992 by uniting Jimma College of Agriculture that was founded in 1945 and the Jimma Institute of Health Science which was founded in 1976. Currently, Jimma University has 4 campuses under its administration. These are College of Agriculture and Veterinary Medicine, Faculty of Business and Economics or FBE, Main Campus, and Jimma Institute of Technology or Kitafodisa that was opened in late 2004. The university is fulfilling its national responsibility by increasing the number of skilled manpower to our country. But our aim is to explain Jimma University, Muslim Jama'aa, that has its own history and the problems it faces with their solutions. When we go some 20 years back in history, there were no or little Muslim students in Jimma University, which had at that time the name Jimma Health Science College. Years later, in 1980s, the first 2 Muslim students have made their way to Jimma Health Science College. Their names were Dr. Abdul Aziz and Sahib Hussein. These 2 students formed or founded Jimma Health Science College, Muslim Jama'aa, under the leader of Dr. Abdul Aziz. Hence, Dr. Abdul Aziz was the first Amir of that Jama'aa. Days and nights passed. The number of Muslim students started to increase from 10 to 15. Among these, there were strong and influential female Muslim students whose names were Khadija and Ruqya. Strong religious issues started to be raised by these students. Some of the questions they raised were separation of Muslims and Christians dining table, as well as females from male in the dining hall, which lastly they succeed in. The university also provided them with a place inside the campus to offer their daily prayer or salat under the Mother Cafe. They were offering Jum'ah prayer outside campus in Munir Mosque in Jimma town. Years later, in 1991 in Ethiopian calendar, the Jama'aa started its spiritual work in a fresh mood. They organized themselves into structures. Da'wah and Irshad and the Beit al-Mal were the only structures at that time. But in 1994, other structures were added to the Jama'aa both in male and in female sides. All activities in the Jama'aa were being conducted inside the campus in a place allocated to them. But after some time, the Jama'aa started looking for a place outside the campus. At that time, no house was built in front of the university, and they took a place in front of the main gate and started to clean the bush and the frosty nature of that place. They built mosque by iron sheet, which was later to be substituted by the current ground plus one Omar Mosque building. More or less, current Jumj was a result of immense struggle these Muslim brothers contributed in their respective time. It was that effort that these people paid that brought Jumj into existence by Allah's will. Jumj passed 20 golden years solving its economic, spiritual, and social problems. In 20 years, a number of amirs led the Jama'ah. The first Amir led 6 years, and the second Amir led for 2 years, while the rest Amirs till today are leading 1 year each. Seen 20-year journey of the Jama'ah in short. Now let's come back and analyze current Jumj. By the way, what is the mission or objective of this famous Jama'ah? The Jama'ah has two great missions. The two main objectives of the Jama'ah are, first, to make students strong and outstanding in their academic and educational performance during their time in the university. The second objective is to strengthen the students with basic Islamic knowledge that makes them better in conduct and more responsible in all social issues. Generally, the clear objective of the Jama'ah is to produce students who have strong Islamic and academic knowledge, who are very competent and very useful to their family, country, and to the Ummah. The Jama'ah holds more than 5,000 Muslim students as a member. Before we look at what the Jama'ah is contributing to its members, students, and to the community at large, let's talk about its structures. Its external structure are more like institutional or campus-based. The Jama'ah is in all parts of Jimma University, which is as follows. First, the main campus. Second, FP campus. Third, agricultural and veterinary campus. Fourth, Jimma Institution of Technology or Quito Furdisa campus. Although these students are separated by campuses, but they are held together by the robe of Allah, which is Islam, and they live together brotherly under the roof of Jumj. All Jama'ah activity in the 4 campuses is strong and almost the same. When we come to the internal feature of the Jama'ah, there are 7 structures internally. Da'wah and Irshad, or call and guide, performs all activities related to Islamic teachings both in Quran and authentic Hadith. 2. Academic affair, always busy with academic and educational performance of students. 3. Social affairs, tries to solve all social problems of Muslim students and contributes what it can to the local society. Number 4. Bait al-Mal, or money holder, does all activities related to finance, either collecting and distributing the hard-earned money. 5. Dar al-Hasan, prepares colorful programs that teaches and entertains Muslim students. 6. External and business affairs, collects information and informs the Muslim students alongside connecting them to the external bodies. Al-Ansar, that is busy always with the strengthening of Islamic brotherhood and spirit of helping each other among member Muslim students. Now let's see how these structures are contributing to the Jama'ah community and to the large Muslim Ummah in details. Da'wah and Irshad, call and guide. This structure is one of the major structure that does the best job, which is giving all Jama'ah members basic Islamic knowledge. If we call the structure Jumj core, it wouldn't be exaggeration. The structure provides ustads or teachers from among students who have had acute Islamic knowledge before, or from other sheikh who came from other localities in Jimma town. By this, the structure is helping students to develop good conduct characteristics and become better citizens who love their religion, community, and country. It also helps them become obedient to their Almighty Allah and followers of footsteps of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Some activities of the structures are mentioned below. First, providing Muslim students with no or few or beginner Islamic knowledge, or maybe ignorant with the basic Islamic teachings. Teaching them Quran depending on the level, and also authentic hadith. Also preparation of better environment and conditions for the above teachings. Second, preparation and arrangement of different forms of Islamic da'was at different time and places in another big job of the structure. Third, beside the teachings of Quran and Tafsir, other kitabs of different fields of fiqh are conducted by a number of studies. Fourth, it provides necessary da'wah to Muslim students who are away from Islamic teachings and prayers, particularly to those who make ma'siyah habitually. It helps them come back to the way of Allah and become better Muslims and citizens. As we have seen above, the structure is contributing a lot to the students who are Muslims. The structure is also contributing a lot to society. It is providing Islamic educational opportunities to local people, particularly to children and youth. On the other hand, production of youth Muslims who are very hardworking, important and influential, and very free from any bad habits.